Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice.
Everybody needs to participate here, Ron.
Yo!
Hey, toy fans, welcome to our Toy Addictions, your source for what was then, what's now, and what's about to be in the world of toys. From Atco to Valiverse, we talk about it all. There's something for everyone in our coffers of toy joy. Without further ado, let's talk little plastic people and things. I'm Matt, the producer of this trip down the rabbit's toy hole. To my right, that wacky lover of all things, Bobby Vella, Aaron of 6 Inch. And across the table, your host and your favorite seller of everything, Scalper Ron. Let's hit it!
Good morning, boys. How we doing?
Somebody been watching Xena?
Man on horse, bring good. Yeah, man on horse
Good
brought
morning.
me a lot of good this week. Good morning. Yes, good morning. I'm doing fine because I knew you were going to ask that. How are you doing?
I am doing okay.
You're a curmudgeon today.
I am. I'm ready to go back to work.
Yeah, this is the craziest son of a bitch I think I've ever met. 2 days off and he's ready to go back to work.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I have to take my vacation.
Maybe
so
that's
took it
why
the
I
last
love my
week.
job, because I spend the time away savoring it. You don't know what you got till it's gone, right? You should be away from your job more. That'll make sense at some point later today. Have another beer.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. No, I took the last week of the year off, and it's going to be like a long 11 days.
You're going to pull your hair out. You're
Yeah.
going to dig into your scalp, Art the Clown style, and pull the hair that's in your head out before it grows out of your head.
Maybe that's the problem I have. I've been really diving into horror and gore flicks.
Oh, you're depressed.
I am like
Yeah.
digging all of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it so much I hate life, and I want to go back to work.
Well,
You know what? Now that he said, I'm never walking down into this basement without lights on again, ever.
Yeah.
Fucker will jump out of the shadows with an axe.
Yeah, you'll find out on the other side of the wall over there that he put in a well.
we were
He's got an operating table like Dexter.
a few years ago. We were going through it together.
Yeah.
And we were
Yeah.
just like trying to up each other on
Yeah, but I was
films, and then
already
you just ruined it.
I was already down there.
But then you showed me a few other films, and I'm
Hey,
like, okay,
I
we're
didn't
done.
ruin it. I took the recommendation of the top 10 most disturbing films of all time. Serbian film, and it was amazing. It was disturbing as hell. I
It
totally
was.
understood why it was at the top of that list.
It was.
And now to the toys. Oh, my God.
Well, that's where I was getting at.
I subscribed. Amazon has an app within the app for horror films.
Oh,
It's like $26 for the whole year,
wow.
and it's open to everything and anything. And there's some. I don't think they have that film, but
Dude, there's a
they
lot
have
of
like the Cannibal Holocaust, and they got stuff.
There's a
that's
lot of
on
movies
there
in the horror
that's-
genre that
Yeah.
like get released in some countries and not in others. So
yeah.
if it gives you access to those, that'd
It
be cool.
does. It does. And then there's some really weird stuff that you've never seen before. Well, that gets, I'm excited because I don't know why I'm such a big fan of Terrifier, but I really hope and they will. They should. NECA should grab that license and make toys.
So I could see him being like Toonie Terrors.
I
If they make an Art the Clown like Toonie Terrors, I would totally buy that.
don't know if they would, because then kids are going to be like, "Can we watch it?" And then you don't realize what you're getting into. Because that's more kids. I
Okay.
mean, you get Jason and you
Okay,
get Freddy
hang
and
on.
you get those, but it's
Stop that conversation right there.
Beetlejuice and it.
Parents need to parent.
But that doesn't happen nowadays.
Our society's making
Excuse
mass
me,
murderers
jeez.
anyways. Doesn't matter if Art the Clown is
That is
another.
true. That is true.
I mean, you wouldn't say that about Jason or Freddy or American Werewolf in London, which already have toys out in the Toonie Terrors line.
do they?
We're talking toys now. Somehow we've turned horror into toys.
I figured you'd go that direction.
American.
Have you not? It's a box set now. Have you not seen it?
No.
It's awesome, dude.
Toonie Terrors
It's the
has-
werewolf, and it's the guy like mid transformation. He looks like a zombie. It actually the
Really?
figure that comes with it. He looks like from They Live.
Oh,
Another horror
okay.
movie that has a really cool toy, Joe Nada. One of these days, maybe
Toonie?
I'll get the. No. Just the regular NECA.
Oh, the NECA.
of,
Okay.
Joe Nada.
Okay.
Or John Nada. Sorry, not
John.
Joe Nada. Got to act like I know what I'm talking about.
I like horror toys.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
I saw the box the other day, and I thought it was another Jaws set, which is kind of cool. It's got the boat is like half sunk, and the shark is kind of coming up, and then it's
For
got
Funko, or is it?
no, from Nika, from the Toonie Terrors line.
Oh, really?
So
So they have box sets now instead of just the
Oh, yeah.
packaged figures.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the first one was from Jaws. The new one that I saw, I think probably a week or two ago, was American Werewolf in London.
I got to check those out.
It's-
So
it's an
when I
interesting
go
line.
to those sections, and I do dig through, and I know what I'm going to find. I think the Ash figure is actually really cool.
From the original or the new one?
There's the one with
They
the
make one-
chainsaw.
Yeah, they make one from the show, Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Have you not
Oh,
seen that one?
no.
Yeah, he's like bigger, fatter, older, but he's got the same like robot hand, and it's pretty cool. You
Really?
got to do your research now.
I'm going to have to look this up real quick.
So- Yep.
No, I don't know. I dig like Ghostface, the Nun, Trick or Treating, all these. These are cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But like seriously, like would you
Huh.
let? So you're thinking kids, right? Like 7, 8 years, 9 years.
I guess
old.
I wouldn't let
And
them
if
watch
they would,
some of
if they would
this.
see Art the Clown, yeah, obviously don't let them watch Terrifier. But would you let them watch? Would you?
So
let them
are
watch
these? Do you think these are
Scream?
are more? No. What? Say that again. I'm sorry.
So like 7, 8, 9-year-old, you're saying like you wouldn't let them watch Terrifier, and if they saw the toy, they would.
I wouldn't let my 16-year-old watch Terrifier.
Dude, I'm not sure I want to watch it yet. Okay, but I'm
Okay,
getting
so
there.
well, Matt, you're
But
not
wait,
a
wait,
horror
my,
film.
My,
okay,
my
go ahead.
question was:
Yeah.
was 7, 8, 9 years old? Would you let them watch Scream? Would you be like, oh, let's sit down and watch this movie?
7, 8, 9?
Like 7, 8, 9 years old.
There, I think
That movie's
I think
got
there's
some scenes in it. Dude.
there's some scenes, there's some nudity, there's some sex.
Right.
So probably not.
There you go.
Okay, I guess.
But they make that Toonie Terror. So again,
I guess you're right.
Parents,
You're right.
Parents
yeah.
got a parent.
That's true.
Parents got a parent.
That's true. So you're not a horror film, but you've seen The Thing. You like The Thing, right?
What's that?
The Thing.
No, he doesn't like the thing.
Oh no,
It
the
scared
thing.
shit
The
out
thing
of him
scared
when
the
he
shit out of me, dude.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm.
was- When you were what, like 14 or something?
Oh god, I was younger than that. I
12.
saw the original with
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
That-
Did they do a remake?
I think they did.
I don't know.
I can't
wanna see
remember.
that.
But that Kurt Russell. See, now my thing is, and I think the toys are amazing from NECA. So if they could do that, they could do
Oh yeah.
other genre or other movies in the same genre.
But here's the thing, though.
Because those figures they look amazing. You don't need the whole cast. You don't need.
No.
You just need the clown. That's
But-
all you need.
But here's the thing: do you go deluxe, like with the Gremlins, and you put 95 accessories in it? Like you gotta have the garbage bag, right? Like
you gotta
that's
have the
one of
garbage.
his
Oh,
trademark
because
things.
there's like it has like 6 different figures. You have
Right.
different parts. He could be the bloody.
The one has the
He
bow.
could have the heads.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So do you do like a regular variant,
A
and then
$20
bloody
and
variant?
then a $30 and then
Do you do like the special variant where he's missing the eye from the end of the first one? Like,
okay.
so
I mean,
yeah. Like
yes.
How into it do you get?
Well, okay, yeah, and then the Gremlins. I just noticed. Actually, I saw Target. They have the Boris Karloff and the werewolf and the Frankenstein. They have the mummy.
Yeah.
I saw at Target. They actually have the mummy accessory pack.
Yes, which is cool.
It's really cool.
The sarcophagus and
but
like a
$50
couple of stands.
for a
Yeah.
couple of things. I'm like, if it was like 30, I'd actually probably buy the figure and the stand and the accessories.
Yeah, I like those movies, and I could totally get into like, I don't know. If I was a millionaire and money was no object, I'd probably collect that stuff. I kind of dig that stuff.
I dig it too. I dig all the I dig all the Universal monsters.
yeah.
Um,
I do like Dracula. I am
That,
waiting for the
that kind of stuff I can watch. Just I mean,
I mean that's cinema. in
Bela
its- in its-
Lugosi doesn't.
those
scare
were
you.
more psychological thriller kind of things. There was like a lot of blood and gore. There was
No.
killing and
Psycho.
stuff. but
Yeah.
a lot of
Well,
blood
like the
and
original
gore.
Halloween, there was 0 blood in that movie.
Yep.
There was
That's
0
true.
blood in that
That's
movie,
true.
and he killed everybody in the dark. So it was kind of freaky. You get into the 80s and
That's why they
90s,
call
and
him
it
the
was all
boogeyman.
gore
Yeah.
fests, and it's like okay,
Yeah.
that's.
And-
I mean,
and-
that's your
and-
thing. That's your
and
thing.
It gets worse as it goes. That's the-
Well, and that was like kind of the advent of practical effects. I think was in Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Yeah,
and then they kind of built on that in the 80s.
they did.
And one of my favorite movies from the 80s, Summer School, like they referenced that those two guys chainsaw, and I forget the other kid's name, but they set up the class like everybody got mutilated when the
Oh, yeah.
substitute teacher
Yeah,
came
yeah,
in. Like,
yeah.
I love that scene.
That's yes.
The pencil through the eyeball. Then he like grabs it out and like starts eating it. Yeah, I love that scene.
I mean, this goes. They can go into these movies and just start making
Yeah.
toys
yeah.
instead of making the same toys over and over
Well,
again.
and-
Because I'm actually going to bring that up in a little bit. And I didn't tell you guys, but
So I'm going through Target. Ninja Turtles has like 5 new lines out. One with the Street Fighters, one with Stranger Things.
Yep.
I mean, how many turtle lines do you need? I got the monsters,
They
then you got the regular,
Well, they
then you
just
got
saw
the best
what
action.
they just saw what everybody else is doing. I mean, they're even doing the same shit with the Power Rangers and frickin'
Yeah.
and Cobra Kai for Christ's sake.
oh
I-
yeah.
Cobra Kai.
It's
yeah.
like seriously, I have so many Leonardos. Why? But turtles aren't my thing.
Yeah.
The monsters are, so that's why I'm collecting the NECA Monster Turtle line.
Right.
But I got the best action, and that's pretty much my extent. Besides
Yeah.
my brother's original that I have upstairs. I get it. Okay, that's fine because I'm doing it with He-Man. I buy 19 freaking He-Man of the same, just different freaking outfits.
Man,
So
I tell you, Leech's right leg
he's like
is
hanging on.
baller. He's been like that for like 6 weeks now.
I'm waiting for him to drop. In my balls.
Hopefully he doesn't break the show.
Just hope it's not a domino effect that works its way up.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't know why I got a dry
Cabinets.
spot.
We're gonna come down. The cabinet's gonna be tipped over, laying on the corner of the table. I have glass in my seat.
But so maybe I'm being a little critical because I don't see all my He-Man, but I'm looking at all these stupid turtles.
Oh, King Randor! I forgot you. Had him.
I do. I have everything. Actually, I have the Road Ripper now.
Scalperon. I have everything. What?
That's right. That's right. I got my mind bender coming tomorrow. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah. How long is that gonna sit in your house before it gets shipped out to some
Hopefully-
unlucky buyer?
Hopefully by Monday.
Mindbender. So yeah.
So
So
my mind bender's supposed to be showing up tomorrow.
that's
too.
a nice. That's a nice segue into show and tell.
Show and
show
tell.
and tell time. I was thinking about that. We need to do
Yeah.
the first part of the show. We'll call it show and tell. So especially now that we're able to show. So
And you can tell.
Matt and I got our Serpentors in this week, so that's actually Matt's box. That's my Serpentor because I don't wait. I open my shit up right away.
But you got to have something to set your shit on. That's
That-
why I leave mine in the box.
Yeah, that figure is amazing. I mean, it is bigger than everybody
They-
else. It is scaled up. I mean, it's not grotesquely bigger,
Yeah.
but he's supposed to be bigger than everybody else. He was an experiment. I think it was stated in some cartoon or bio that he was about 8 feet tall. And compared to the other classified figures, he's bigger than the Slaughter.
Yeah. I opened up my box and like opened up the actual internal box.
Yeah.
And I was actually taken aback, man. It's a damn well made figure, man.
So
It
now-
looks really good.
Would I have rather paid $65 for some basic packaging and that figure? Like, I think that figure is definitely worth $65. The extra,
with the air chair, totally.
the extra $15
Totally.
for the packaging. It's a really nice box. I'm not going to get rid of it.
Well,
and
Hasbro did the same thing with that He-Man. Is it really worth, what was it,
Okay,
100?
Hasbro
was
doesn't make
100
He-Man.
Well, no. Mattel.
Mattel. There
With
we go.
the 40-year anniversary.
Yeah.
It was $100 or $150.
The 2-pack of Skeletor and He-Man?
No, the 4-pack.
Oh,
of
oh,
He-Man.
yeah, and the
It was
TV.
$150.
Yeah, but that box looked like a friggin' TV.
The box, the pack. But are you paying for packaging? So Hasbro
Right.
saw what Mattel did, or Hasbro. They all have inside trading.
If
They-
you
all
asked me, I would say that the Mattel packaging is probably
it's
more
superior.
expensive. Yeah.
It's 100% superior. But
Yeah.
I think I'd keep that $50 so I could buy more figures or buy more stuff or buy
Yeah.
another exclusive. I mean, I bought it.
Well, I mean,
You bought
lot
it.
of
I mean-
a lot of people were shredding that box, though. I mean, a lot of people were shredding the box for Serpentor too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the first reviews that I saw of people that actually obtained the figure earlier than everyone else did, the first thing that they were screaming about was the box. It looks great. They did great artwork on that stuff, but it was not needed. It was absolutely 100% not needed.
So I'll tell you what.
it didn't matter whether he was coming out of the packaging or not. You know, it was still gonna mean that much more to collectors anyway because
Right.
I mean it's the only one that exists.
I mean, I could live without the box. I have the box, so I will save it because it's a really, really nice piece.
Yeah,
but
I'll keep
where,
mine
like
too,
where
but
I'm
he'll
going to
come out.
display it, like I might put it on my computer backdrop or my phone backdrop. I'll get a digital image of the picture anyways, and I'll just crop it out. But I tell you what, Fun Publication did it correctly. Because when you ordered a convention set from them, you could get it in the box, pay a little bit more for it, or you could pay a little bit less, and get it in,
just
get
get
it
it in a
back.
poly bag. Yeah.
I don't understand why other companies don't do that for exclusives like this. If somebody just wants the figure and they know they're going to open it, don't make people feel guilty for shredding through a friggin' box like that.
Yeah.
Just give it to them in a bag. I mean, bag it up nicely so you're not going to damage anything.
Well, the
but-
stupid thing about that whole Fun Publication thing really was Hasbro did that for them.
yeah. Yeah, it was like, all
Hasbro are the ones that actually bagged it up for them.
right. So it's not like you don't have the idea there.
So here's a question, real quick, before we continue
Continue
going
on with show and tell hour.
So, excuse me. Packaging. Now, does these toy manufacturers, Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane, NECA, whoever,
Yeah.
do they know that these are going to adults and they're going to display them nicely? So they're like, let's up the packaging so it's more desirable? Or do they say, let's throw $6 of cardboard in to make it more flashy and make more money? I'm sure it's a little of both, but
If I'm sitting in a boardroom and I know that all my 80s fanboys are 40, 50 years old now, they're
Yeah.
the ones that have the money, and they're going to buy stuff like this all year long.
they will, yes.
So I'm probably targeting them and not kids. Kids are going to get stuff on their birthdays, which, birthdays do happen all year long, but you're going to get everything at Christmas.
Correct.
So I think it goes without saying that they are targeting adults. They're not targeting kids anymore.
They're totally.
Now, as an adult collector, though, you just want the box to open and put your figure out. You don't care about the box.
It's so
Well, I
different.
mean,
but there are
think about
box
it.
collectors, though.
Well, think about this though. When you see these things, the only way that you can get them, 9 times out of 10, is either at a convention or through a website.
Correct.
How many little kids shop on a website?
Well, kids don't, but their parents don't either. Moms don't.
Well,
Mom-
I'm
Mom-
not paying $500, $350 for a Transformer when I could go to the store and buy a $30 one, and then you got the Delta. I'm not getting that for a kid. But
Right.
that box is amazing. The
Yeah.
figure is amazing. It's just
No,
So-
it's a collector's. I mean,
Sure.
it's a collector's piece anyway.
yes, yeah.
I mean, it's definitely an adult collectible, but it's
Yeah.
made tough enough, and it's made
Now, do you
in such a
consider-
way that you could pull it out of the package and transform it and screw around with it and whatever.
Right.
Is that an adult collectible, or is
This-
that just a toy?
It's a toy. It's what it's classified as.
It's a toy, but it's packaged as an adult collectible.
Those are
yeah.
collectibles, but those are
They're packaged
they're
like
packaged
toys.
as toys because you could get them in retail for the
And-
most
but
I was
part.
going to say,
toys.
and they also have a price point that puts them at
a toy level.
a toy
But-
level.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, no, I mean you got to strip it down though. Like I think your question's not loaded, but dude, if you like bottle caps
Yeah,
and you collect bottle caps,
yeah.
those are collectible,
I'm
to
gonna write
you.
that on my list. I'm gonna start collecting those.
right? So when Fallout happens, you'll have all the bottle caps and you'll have all the currency.
Like
But
this
you can-
scalper.
I mean,
I'm a
you-
scalper. I'm a
You'll be the
scalper.
rich bastard that everybody's after.
What I'm saying though is like you can collect anything. So it doesn't matter if they make that as an adult collectible or a toy. They put certain standards on it, safety features, so 4-year-olds can play with it, and they put 4+ on the box.
Yeah,
But you like it so much that you want to have it. To you, it's a collectible. It's,
Correct.
To me, I like it so much. It's a collectible. These Hot Wheels back here. That's a kid's toy. It's a Hot Wheels car. Kids take him into restaurants and play with it while mom's finishing up her hamburger and having a cigarette at Big Boy. I should know. I did that a lot. But now, for me, it's a collectible.
okay.
So
okay.
I mean, it's what we do. I mean, we collect toys. We collect things we like. We happen to like toys. But I see what you're saying. I think in the boardrooms they're gearing these things towards adults because those are the people that have the money nowadays. And in the 80s, adults didn't collect toys. They went out in the garage and they fixed their cars, or
Yeah.
they went to the gym and played basketball. And now people sit in their basements and talk about toys.
Right. It's a value.
Mm-hmm.
How much value can we add to this
Yeah.
toy to make it more expensive? Because
Right.
that's $7 in reality
And-
of cardboard and ink.
And honestly, I mean, there's probably people out there that could care less about the figures that are inside. They just think that the drawing of Mindbender and the drawing of Serpentor
And
on
that's
the back
another
of the
one.
box is so awesome
Yeah.
that they're willing to pay $130, $140 combined to get them.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
All right, continue. I'm sorry. Mindbender now.
well, no, I was just saying.
I just like these little conversations that when they pop up.
Well, that's why we started doing the podcast because our
What
conversations
podcast?
are interesting. I try to
we doing a podcast.
our Toy Addictions podcast.
No, I have an addiction. When I was
Find
on
it at all these locations.
the toilet buying toys the other night. That's an addiction.
Oh, when I sent you that
Yeah.
link. To
It's like me doing drugs secretly in the corner of my.
that's why we
crack
have
house.
addictions. So I
We
He
got a problem.
He steps into his office when
Yeah.
he makes all of his.
my toys are shit. Just because you bought them in the can doesn't mean they're shit, man. So I was actually lucky enough to get my Mindbender. I actually got it. It came on Thursday. We were packing up. We're walking out of the house at like 12:40 to get to my in-laws by 1:00. I look. There's a box on the corner of my porch. I'm like, sweet. Grabbed it, opened it up right away. I sent the picture to you guys. Colleen's out there. She's like, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm like, I got to send a picture to the boys. So I sat there all day trying to forget that he was at home so I wouldn't want to come home early But yeah, I got home that night. So I got mine on Thanksgiving. It was pretty sweet. There's a couple things about him that have hit some reviews. Apparently some of the flashing under his arms is not complete on the body. It looks like the body's falling apart. His shoulders are stained by the cape. Mine are stained by the cape. It's still... And my neck joint is a little loose, but if I get a loose joint, I figure that's just the figure I got. You know, maybe it was a production thing. I don't know. But from the top to the bottom, accessories and all, he is one of my top 3 favorite figures of Classified. He was always one of my
Mindbender?
favorite figures anyways, yeah.
Oh.
So, Serpentor...
Makes me feel good when I sell them.
Even
like, Aaron likes this guy.
You should fap to it. Well, you should fap to my ideals of him. You know, even without the air chariot, Serpentor is still my favorite. So aside from Destro, Serpentor is my favorite character in G.I. Joe.
Okay.
And I like the concept that he was made from all the great historical leaders. He's got a little bit of Alexander the Great in him, who is my favorite historical character of all time. Well, probably right after Jesus. So
He has a little bit of Jesus in
a
him,
little
too.
bit of Jesus in him. So, yeah, even without the chariot, I mean, Serpentor is my favorite figure in the line by far. Mindbender, I'm going to say he's like in the top 3 or 4 because I know there's other, like, honestly, like all my figures have been packed away for so long, like I'll pull them out every once in a while. It's like, oh, man, I forgot I had that. That's a great figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to leave some room in there for that. But, and then with the slaughter that came in a couple weeks ago, to me, it's like the triumvirate because Mindbender's experiment was sabotaged by Cobra Commander, and so he decided to go out and capture Sergeant Slaughter, put some Sergeant Slaughter DNA in Serpentor. So
oh, yeah, he put some DNA.
they're
in
all
it.
like kind of tied together. But and actually, Matt's got a Sergeant Slaughter sitting around here somewhere in the brown mailer box
In the brown.
because Hasbro wouldn't let me cancel mine because the box next to the name wasn't there, and I couldn't check the box and cancel it, so I got another one. Well, now Matt has one. So, yeah, that was frustrating. I would go in there a couple times a week. It would just never. That box disappeared. I could never cancel that Sergeant Slaughter. I don't know why. So,
Matt, do you have anything on the show and tell?
Just my Serpentor that I brought over in the box. I mainly left it in the box so that I knew he opened his.
Yeah.
So I mainly left it in the box. So
Oh,
that
I brought my
there
box.
Was, so there was. I figured you bid, but I mean, I was going to have something up there. Damn it!
How about He-Man?
Yeah. So, all right. So, what are we talking about this week?
He-Man. He-Man. A Superman. I have a
Seaman.
Superman.
Got some interesting reveals
yeah.
going this week.
I don't know what the... Oh, okay.
You want me to pull them up, or do you want to
Fuck
switch
around.
over to
You know,
your
his
screen?
Superman doesn't matter. But
Well, no. Before we
Oh, yeah, it's
before
fine.
we get into the reveals,
But I'm not revealing. I'm just showing
a couple of news items. So
whatever.
Valaverse, don't need a
Okay.
special code or anything. From
Yeah.
Friday through Monday, all of your purchases are 20% off. The entire purchase is 20% off. I did get the email. If you buy $100 of stuff after he takes the 20% off, so you got to buy $120. If you buy $100 worth of stuff after your discount, he'll send you free. He'll send you a free gift. It could be a comic, an accessory pack, a figure. If you buy $200 worth of stuff, he will send you one of the core figures from the line.
Oh,
So the core figures being
not
like
bad.
Condor, like a Steel Brigade. Like he wouldn't send you a Delta Trooper or something.
No, that's not bad.
So he's got a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale going on. If you're looking to get into Action Force, it is time for action.
Did you
Okay.
partake in the sale?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
I had to get my second Trigger and my second Desert Rat, so now I have at least 2 of everything that he's ever released, including
It wouldn't be Aaron if you didn't have 7 of the same fucking figure.
including like the way back in the day when he did the 30-piece gun set from Crimson Shadow. I actually bought 2 of those.
I got
So,
7 Cobra Commander sets, all of them.
yeah, because he came in a set. Yeah, sure. No, Classified, I'm a little more liberal. It's got to be a troop builder for Classified. The thing with the Action Force is they're so good for customizing, and they're made for customizing.
Uh-huh.
But, like, what if I wanted to put Trigger's head on somebody else, but I still wanted to have, like, a regular Trigger?
That's my dog you're talking about.
Give me your hat. You know I love Triggy. Triggy was my boy, even though he couldn't see me or smell me
It's
or
like I
hear
can
me
smell somebody.
or walk towards me. No, Triggy's my guy. But I just, yeah. For some reason, I never got 2 Triggers or Desert Rats. I always had them, and they're 2 of the better figures in the line, too. So.
I almost want to, because it's a sale, I want to go get the autograph copies of these things.
Some of those are actually on sale, too. If I look for it. I know you like Duster, Tim Kennedy.
Yeah, I like Duster. I wanted to get the 3. He has
So
3
here.
autographs. He has Desert Rat and Slaughter and Tim Kennedy. But see, he didn't sign. See what? Okay, so here's what bothers me. Here's my OCD. Here's my OCD. Go back down. Okay, Slaughter signed on the bubble, and it's awesome. And Desert Rat signed on the bubble, and it's
Duster?
awesome.
Wait, where's Desert Rat?
Desert Rat, you go into the special editions or whatever.
Yeah, I'm in exclusives.
There, unless it's sold out.
No, I think he was part of. Series 2. Let's take a look.
Excuse me.
So I swear to God, I was looking at this yesterday, and he had a Duster. Oh, maybe it was.
But the Desert Rat
was in the
old
warehouse.
pack. The old right. What is that?
Hang
Wounded.
on,
What's
right
wounded
here.
mean?
The box is a little bit
The box
damaged.
is a little beat up,
okay, okay.
So, but he's sold, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's out of stock.
How much is he? Oh, okay.
He was
That's the regular,
24. Yeah,
not the autograph. Now the autographed.
yeah, and I know I saw an autograph version on here the other day. There is an autograph,
But he
version
signed
of
on the bubble
Duster.
too. But then Tim Kennedy signed across
Yeah,
Action Force, and that bothers me, and I don't want to buy it just because of that. See how they're signing on the bubble and they look really good? You could see the autograph, you could enjoy it, but Tim Kennedy signed on the wrong part. Sign on the bubble so you can enjoy the autograph. Not even over
if
some
I had a
other words.
soundboard, this is where I would play the baby crying sound.
Exactly. right
here.
there. Yeah, see? A Desert Rat. Okay,
Looks
cool.
like he printed it.
He printed it. He doesn't know how to sign.
$59.99 for the Desert Rat.
I'd buy that, but it's on. Okay, so Slaughter, the good
Oh,
autographs.
this one's on the bottom and it's straight. This one's like on an angle. So
I'd
this
buy
one's
both.
out. Soft
I'd
Goods
buy
Slaughter
both.
is out.
I'm good. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's not even autographed. Oh, it is. See, I can't tell. Why didn't you sign on the bubble?
Yeah, because he signed
the
it.
hell?
He signed it to say Tim Duster Kennedy.
I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, so Valaverse has 20% off, and then I was mentioning to you guys earlier that I found this website, Action Figure 411, where you can actually keep a list of your collection, and it pulls in prices from all over the place, and it kind of tells you what your collection is worth. So right now it's got
Snake Eyes Deluxe. Is that the first one? 00?
Yeah, 00. So
Oh,
and
that's
if you
good to
hover,
know.
it gives you pictures so you can see. It's the website's
That's not
a little,
Roadblock. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the website's a little slow. It keeps popping up ads, but it's got Star Wars,
Duke
Marvel,
is
Transformers.
up that much?
Well, yeah, he's first wave, man. He's hard to find. The original. Let's see: Star Wars, Marvel, Transformers, GI Joe, He-Man. They do have He-Man, so I have my Masterverse collection in there. Turtles,
I like Turtles.
Power Rangers, and Kitty
Batman.
Cats. DC.
DC.
So there's your DC. Meow. Oh, that's Batman. So, yeah, so I could look at my Super 6 collection or my Super 7 collection. So they're all down.
Not a good
they're all
investment.
down in value, which is fine because if I want to collect this line, they're going to get more into the Action Force price range. So I'm totally cool with this. But so it's going for 34. I paid 32 for Casey Jones. I paid 32 for the Shredder. I paid 32 for the Raphael. So
But
now
can you put the prices you paid for those?
I could. Yeah, difference you paid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I
okay.
could if I were so inclined. If you have more than one, you can change the quantity here. This is where you would change.
So
the,
all your Action Force has like 17 each of them?
yes. So my Casey Jones is loose because I open them up and I display them. So I could set the condition as loose.
You know, that's actually pretty cool. You can
So-
keep track of like an inventory of like what you
Yeah.
have. It's not an app on your phone where I can pull it up at a show, but at least I have it
Right.
at home where it's like I can add these and subtract these and
So these.
gotta-
So this collection of figures retailed at $269 right now. They're going for an average $229. I probably didn't even pay that for all 6 of my figures.
I wonder if there's like an app of this that you can put on your phone.
Yeah, I
I'll have
haven't
to look
seen an
into that.
app, but I have it on my phone off of the website. But I haven't seen an app yet. But it'd be cool if they developed an app because the ads that pop up here are just.
Because I got one the same along the same lines for my video games called Game Eye. It's
Yeah.
basically the same thing, but
So
I love organization, but I don't follow any of it.
yeah. So
You should see
action.
upstairs.
Was
It's
it action?
disgusting.
I think it's. Action
I have
figure
to.
four.
Otherwise, I'm gonna never remember what the hell I got.
I don't know what I got. Actually, I was looking for
Yeah.
something and I'm like, oh shit. Oh,
You have a Batman problem.
I have a Batman problem, but I'm like, oh, here's my animated. I'm like, wait a second. I have another Batman animated. So I have 2.
Yeah.
And I was searching for it and I already had it.
Not good.
No,
That's not good.
It's not good. My brain
Well,
is not.
you can change the quantity to 2. Like
I
I got to go to my bat and change the quantity to like 12. Yeah. So actionfigure411.com.
Okay.
Go check it out for your collections. I did want to show you guys. I saw something in the Mindbender picture that I just want to show you guys really quick too. It's easier to go to brands and GI Joe classified series. So I noticed something in one of the like promo pictures of Mindbender that I never saw before that I thought was awesome, and I think it kind of explains where one of his accessories came from, or at least in my world, it's going
Okay.
to explain where one of the accessories came from. So I kind of went back here looking for like kind of posable ideas for the shelf. This one's kind of neat, and this is like after I got the figure and I noticed these little needles that go into this brain thing. I'm like, okay, that's how he holds it, so that's kind of neat.
It's like Terrifier.
Sure.
You got
Okay.
gore on the floor. He's holding brains. I mean, seriously.
So yeah,
I think
here's
Art
where
the
they
Clown's bad. This
here-
guy's nuts.
here's where they show Peanuts. This is a Planters Peanut guy. So they show his like gun putting a bat together, which I don't think is correct.
It is.
But
Because you know, everybody who manufactures these toys knows how to pose them
all right,
or
so-
display them with the upside down hood.
all right, open image in new tab. Let me see if I can get a better. Okay. So in this picture, I'm looking and I notice I'm like, holy shit, there's a body in that tank.
Uh-huh.
That's a Cobra logo. But then I fucking looked down and I saw this Cobra officer crawling.
With
In the
cones.
slime,
They actually
right.
put cones around them, like, stay away from the fucking the
Well,
disgusting
and these
monster.
cones were from like the old Techno Viper.
The Techno Viper. Yeah.
Oh.
I have those cones, so. But I'm like, that is a Cobra Trooper that they took, and they just took his vest off, and they.
Cut his hand.
It looks like they cut his arm off and like cauterize it, and they dumped slime on him. Now the thing I noticed is that the hand that's in the jar, for him,
Yeah.
it's
Like mechanical.
it's a right hand.
Okay.
So this guy's got his right hand, but his left hand is missing. But I never saw this before in the picture. I'm like, what an awesome detail in that picture where he's like doing experiments on his own person. So it's Dr. Megala Mindbender.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going to go. That's exactly what I was going to say, Dr. Mengele Mindbender.
So I thought it was a neat little thing that I found in the promo picture.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I like is that it did put the cones. Like, this guy's not going to move very far, so I'm going to put cones around him as he's dying.
yeah. But even like honestly, like the people that do the photography for this, as much as I shit on Hasbro, the people that they have doing photography are amazing. So like these right here are also 3 3/4 accessories. I have these. These are the blocks from the
Oh yeah, that's all. I mean,
the
it's,
mass device. I think it was.
that's all
They had
done
to
in
have-
Photoshop for.
No, these are actual real accessories sitting.
I
on the
know, but
table
I'm
back
saying
here,
that the size, everything's sized up is it's all
It's all
all the
perspective.
accessory
Yeah.
stuff is 3 3/4.
Oh, right.
So it's all done up in
Yep.
Photoshop.
But even the wires laying across the floor, because God knows that Dr. Mengele had wires in his lab. So, no, I thought it was a cool detail I wanted to point out. I just thought it was awesome.
Well, this took a turn for the weird,
yeah, like we were talking about horror at the beginning of the show.
but it turned into toys. Now we're
but
talking about.
I see that picture and I see that picture and Slayer's Angel of Death just automatically kicks on.
Dude, that is
the
amazing.
jazzy
I never,
version that I sent you, Angel of Death.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's
But,
cool.
But no, it's a great figure, and I thought it was a neat touch.
Who's in the vat? You think, or could
Guys-
it be Serpentor?
the guy's brother? I don't know. It could be Tomax and Zaymot for all I know.
Dress in these
The guy's
clothes.
brother.
Dress in these uniforms.
Well,
You will
McFarlane's
fit
having
in.
a sale. I
Is
took
he?
advantage of that sale
Yes.
because you sent me that link
Yes, he is.
for Black Friday, Thanksgiving, whatever.
What is it? BF20 is the code.
20 BF.
Whatever.
20 BF. So he's having a good sale. So I bought Hush individual. He was $5.
Yeah, that was why I
So
sent you that. I'm like,
Dailies-
dude, $5 for a Batman
Dude,
figure.
you can't. I got the 2-pack, but I bought the individual because he has a different sculpt and he has a
Yeah.
couple different accessories, which is I like this one better than the 2-pack.
It's not the winter showcase, is it? No.
No, if you go right up to McFarlane and go to the
Ooh, accessory pack
Just-
2. Minigun.
click on the actual McFarlane.
This guy here.
Yeah, and if you go down, it should say sale. It's 20% off.
Yeah.
But that's 20% off already sale prices.
Right.
So he directly sells to you. He has better prices anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the trick with So I buy all my shit on BBTS, so I don't have to pay for it up front.
Right.
So I pre-order all my.
And you can combine shipping into the $4.
You can. McFarlane has a $15 shipping because you don't get the good rates.
Right.
So my 4-pack that I just ordered was $85, but the $15 shipping turned it to $200. So buy it from BBTS, buy it from McFarlane. It's the same price,
Yeah.
but he has a 20% off now, so that butts it back down to $80.
Okay.
So right now, I bought the four figure BAF for the Darkest Night, and then I bought that Hush figure for $5, and I bought a Joker.
Which Joker?
I
The
bought
Joker from the game, from Arkham City or something. No,
Wow.
Arkham Asylum.
Is it Arkham Asylum?
It might be Arkham City, the one where he was poisoned.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. The poison one. Yes, he was poisoned.
Oh,
Batman.
when he was
Or
sick,
the
yeah.
poison Joker. So I got 6 figures for $85.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. I'm okay with that.
yeah.
So yeah, the 20B
See, I was looking for that sale too. I couldn't find it on the page either.
I wonder if so. I had a link. I wonder if you saw because you're part of McFarlane's mailing list, aren't you?
No, actually.
So yeah, I'm part of McFarlane's mailing list. So I Todd Father Talk. So I got an email that he had a 20% off Black Friday.
So I went to McFarlane Toys, McFarlaneToyStore.com. You got news. So go
Yeah.
to McFarlaneToyStore.com.
There we go. I thought he was.
And then
this
it's
site
Black
didn't look
Friday,
the same.
20% off to 20 BF. And then it gives you the $5 figure. It has all the new stuff that he has out, stuff that's coming out, blah, 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 blah. But,
How come I can't
you know
get
what he
there?
usually does, too, is he combines all his figures. So, like the mega figures are $40 a piece, $39.99. But if you buy the 2 in the same series, he'll knock it down to $65 or $66. So you're getting a good deal anyway. And then he'll add that 20% on to
There we
everything
go.
else.
Shop now.
But if you go to the background, you'll see the actual.
Squirrel.
He sold out. See?
Man, I wanted to get another one so I could keep him in the package. I could get this bundle. Anybody want a Penguin and another Joker?
But you take that $39.99 and you need to take another 20% off of that.
Right.
But you pay the $15 shipping. So
So again, I state my question. Anybody want an extra Penguin or Joker?
No,
and that's how he does it. So like
I
the Bane,
got my black and
is-
white.
Yeah,
some
right.
His
Oh, here
Bane
we
is
go.
sold
There
out.
it is. Black
His-
Friday, 20% off. Entire store.
now Bane is sold out, but he allows you to buy Bane with another figure.
Yeah, he keeps them in the
So
bundles.
he forces you to buy the crappy figure to get the good figure,
yeah.
which he still gives you a good price on him. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I bought 6 figures.
Ooh, today's deal of the day, Armored Batman. You need another $5 figure?
I don't need another $5 figure because he's $20 after I ship him.
But do you need a $5 footlong?
I could go for a $5 footlong.
I got a footlong.
But no, that was my that's my Black Friday
That's your sales stuff.
Sales stuff that
Yep.
I partook in, that I didn't need to, but because I have a Batman
Partook.
problem.
Is this the set you bought? Scarecrow, Red Hood, Arkham
Nope.
Knight?
The one over
This guy?
all the way. Keep going. Yes, I bought that.
You bought this set?
Yes, because I want the Darkest Night Build-A-Figure.
Oh, the bath that comes with it? Okay.
Yeah, the
This guy?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. You do have a Batman problem.
I do. He's the most powerful Batman in all of the universe. So, yeah, that's what I did. But 84, 86.
McFarlane's got the Kingdom Come Batman up for pre-order.
Does he?
Yeah,
On
I-
BBTS or on him? Kingdom Come. That's a good Batman.
Speaking of Kingdom Come, it smells like somebody shit themselves down here.
What?
I think it might actually be on McFarlane, but it could be
Yeah.
it could be on BBTS by now.
Okay. I have to look into that. What do you got?
One
Matt?
that
Did
I
you buy
really want to
anything?
look into since I've had it on my brain ever since he sent me that damn picture. Is that King Conan? I would love to have that.
Oh,
that
with the
figure
throne
is so
and the-
badass, dude.
Well,
the,
and the
the only thing that sucks is the throne is $45 more.
That's the thing
Yeah.
is I would rather just pay for I'd rather pay like 80 for the whole set.
yeah.
You know.
I'd give $80 for that set.
Is that a
Yeah.
NECA or Super 7?
So
That's Super
Super
7.
7.
Super
yeah.
7.
It's an Ultimates, yeah. Which they have I think at one of these days if I ever get like roughly 200 in disposable income, there's something that I'm gonna get. Yeah, I don't know why I gotta type the whole thing out. They have a set of. They had like a deluxe version of Tulsa Doom, but that's sold out and I can't get them. So now they have this version where he actually turns into a snake, and then you get the Thief Conan.
Those are the Nika ones, right?
These
No,
are
those
the Super
7 as well,
These
right?
are the Ultimates. So, but you get the Tulsa Doom, who's turning into a snake, but he does come with like his human head too, and then you've got a third head where he's more snake. So this is from when like the orgy scene.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't mind getting this set. Oh damn! Did you see that? I didn't even realize that on the box. Did you see that on the box?
What's that?
The box for Tulsa Doom looks like a snake. Looks like snakeskin. That's cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's baller. Yeah. Here's the Conan that we were talking about though. Big
That
old
is so that figure's so badass.
beard. You know the beard. Oh god, yeah, that's so cool. Is that his father's sword?
No, that's the one that he actually picked up in the pit when he fell in. He was being chased by the dogs.
Right. Yeah, from the other.
The only thing that I
God.
really didn't care for about that, if you're going to go for like accuracy, is that sword was not completely two-handed. The handle is too long.
Yeah.
The grip on it is too long.
Yeah. Still.
But I mean, it's actually a little bit tall too. It's actually
Yeah, it's a little bit
actually
longer.
a little tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should only be. It should probably be. I mean, if you're looking at it in feet, it should probably be at least 1.5 feet shorter. It was actually that was actually considered a short sword.
Yeah. So the throne comes with the spear that he was holding at the end of the movie.
Yeah, and
Little-
that's the throne from the extended edition.
Okay.
Because at the end of the movie, they actually kind of tell a tale of him sitting
Yeah.
on a throne, and then they say that's a story for another time.
I mean, if you can get that pose, how could you not want that figure?
Well, that's exactly the reason why I was looking at it, going, that is such a badass display. I
That's-
want that so bad.
That is amazing. Yeah. So.
Did that say it was 55 or 44? Oh, that was
45.
for the throne.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
55 for the figure. So it'd be 100. It would be 100 for the two of them.
Yeah.
They do also have this one too, from they call it the iconic movie pose. I don't know what.
That's from his post-death scene.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But that's like from when that head is from when he first came around and they threw him into the fighter pit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
that's,
then
that's the headwear he was wearing.
Okay.
So here's a question. So Super 7 has a awesome Turtles, but they have a Thundercats issue, don't they, with quality?
That's what I've heard.
So where these be sitting? Because I actually going through Super 7, they have something called the Worst, and I'm going to look into that.
Go to Super 7, like the.
No, if you go to Super 7, it's called the Worst, and there's like a whole nother brand. It's like that monster thing you sent us a week or so ago.
Wasn't it like under product types or?
No, if you just go up
Oh,
to
right here, yeah.
the Worst. So it's like a whole nother line of figures.
What the hell is
Like,
this?
yeah, it's like
Dude,
claws
why
coming out
are
of
you
his
sending me
sutures,
down more rabbit holes?
I think I'm gonna partake.
I need this.
What the hell is that?
I need
I don't
a
know, but
brain in a glass jar with a Nazi uniform.
I mean,
I wonder if that's not from like a.
It's a carrier. Oh my god, that's
Carrier pigeon.
amazing.
some of this stuff.
The Worst is a comic series.
Is it a comic?
I believe
series?
it's a comic
Because I was
series.
looking for it and I can't find it.
It reminds me of the type of that if anybody out there has seen the old comic books from New England Comics called The Tick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those it reminds me of some of the villains from The Tick, because there was a guy called Chippendale Chairface. His head was a chair.
God.
It was
Dude, those are amazing figures. I mean, he's wearing sunglasses so he
Bad.
doesn't burn.
Bachelor. I tell you, you should buy stocks today. Oh man, this pirate is amazing. He's got a peg leg,
Look at the rum.
flaming sword, a Ruger, skeleton key. and a chicken leg, and a little mini Death Star.
The only thing that
Christmas
make it better is if that parrot was like dead.
Yes.
ornament. Wow, that's amazing.
So I don't know. I
Captain Death
I look
Star.
at this and I'm like, all right. So this is coming out soon. I don't want to pre-order that.
Okay.
I'd rather pre-order something that's coming out like
There's
6-7
15
months.
things for the worst.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
some
what
of them
else?
are. Look at the soldiers.
Dude, that is
That's-
amazing right
so
there.
you got like the Reaper, and then you got a Barbarian, which is a pretty.
But the
damn awesome.
Reaper is a robot, dude.
yeah.
He's got robot hands. He's got the red, like, goggledy eyes. Wow.
He would
that
go
is-
so cool with Mindbender.
He would. You know who this... So this one right here, whatever character this is, I got to get
He
a
looks
name
like
for
a
him.
demon, like a
The
skeleton.
Black
demon.
Falcon. He looks
Yes.
like Bludgeon.
Yeah.
Like the crossover skeleton transformer.
So if you go to BBTS,
Yeah.
and go to Super 7 or go to the Worst, WORST,
Oh, that
Yeah.
thing looks cool under the robe.
it does.
Wow.
It's just some weird lines.
Okay.
So I'm going to look into this because this
Does
is
anybody
actually
see
pretty
the
cool.
nod to C-3PO?
No.
The odd leg.
Oh.
C-3PO had a silver
So
leg.
it had a
He had the
silver leg.
silver
His
leg.
original
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
silver
So
leg.
the
yeah.
odd leg, yeah.
Yes.
But this is amazing. It's like a skeleton robot.
I like the. He's got three separate head sculpts.
Dude,
too.
he's
It's kinda
got
cool.
a friggin' floppy disk as an accessory and a little load screen.
Is that a Game Boy? It looks like a Game Boy.
That's amazing. What's his name? Robot Reaper. Pretty basic. God, these all look like covers of like Merciful Fate albums.
Don't they? Look at the Acid Rain
Cortex.
Worst.
Cortex Flame. Okay, what is it? Oh yeah, Acid Rain. Though.
So these are like troop builders. It looks like
I guess I don't know. These
they're
are-
all.
And what's the name of that character with the brain for the head? Or the brain in the thing?
these guys.
They're all brains.
They all have brains.
Oh.
But these look like 3 3/4 figures.
Well, what's the original character?
yeah,
though?
1/18 scale. These are 1 3/4 figures.
Oh, so they're different scales.
so this is
Oh.
made by
Yeah, the Acid Rain stuff is 3 3/4. I know.
So this
that.
is Acid Rain and Super 7 collab, I bet.
right.
But the other stuff was a 7-inch or the 6-inch.
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened to the Acid Rain license with the company that was with them, but they weren't. The stuff wasn't selling great because it was so fucking expensive.
Some of those are the stupid.
Oh, I've seen some of these.
Have you?
I remember seeing this worst.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what. The
I don't know if
story
anyone
is.
knows and they want to post anything on the Facebook page
Humans
or
should
on the
do
YouTube. Let me know where I can find this Worst at.
Yeah.
If this is like some kind of comic or some kind of storyline,
Werewolf biker.
I
Looks like a blow
I'm
up
really
with the face.
digging these characters.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That'd be an oddball things to put on your line. This is Skeletor's head.
That's Skeletor's head, yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's not right.
So, Aaron,
King
we have a
Hell.
new line to start collecting.
You're an asshole. Dude, I almost have to have this. This is an amazing figure right here.
With the carrier pigeon with a brain.
So does
It's
he got,
what's that? What's
dude,
that
he's
one
got
movie?
a cigar in his hands.
Oh,
And he's got a staff
How
with
do
a
you-
brain on the top of
how do you
it.
smoke a cigar with a brain?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. What's that one movie with the aliens? They had the
oh,
brains
look, he's even got a
Martian Mars
Mars
Attacks.
Attacks?
Yeah.
he's even got a cracked
Cracked dome.
dome up on top there.
Oh.
And he's got a little tank to carry his brain around.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
That's,
So if someone wants, like Kang, if you just want to carry him around, he's in
Yep.
his
wow, that's amazing.
$55. That's average for a Super 7.
What is the name of that character though?
He is Cortex Commander.
There we go.
That's pretty cool.
Cortex.
man.
That's crazy.
Cortex
Yeah, check
That is so
Commander.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, new toy lines to look up. Man, you're a dick.
Some big stuff happening at Mondo.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
I
got,
sent that over, and you're
we
like,
got
"Ugh."
that. They got that. What's Anti-Eternia He-Man coming about. I think it's a convention thing for now, but I think they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be producing some more.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Masters Universe,
I did.
and they're bringing out a Panther. Of course, now that they've got
Yeah.
the Battle Cat out.
People are pissed about that because if you didn't get the Battle Cat, now they want the Panther, so they want the Battle Cat re-released.
Yeah,
So that's pisses me off about some of these companies too. Is
Either
that
get in a friggin' line or don't get into a friggin' line. Don't get into a line halfway and start bitching that you didn't get into the line earlier. Sorry.
I mean, no, it makes sense. Makes
I was gonna
sense.
say I'm kind of with him.
But if you're getting Panther,
I'm guilty of the same shit.
Yeah.
I've gotten into something late and wound up not being able to get something or like paying too much. What I thought was too much for something. Later.
I pre-ordered him.
So he's not even on the.
Did you get the He-Man?
I got the He-Man. I
This
put
one?
the through BBTS. I put the unreturnable.
Oh yeah, you did that a couple.
So
weeks ago.
Skeletor should be getting released in the next few weeks because of the Panther. So I'm going to get a Skeletor.
Oh, okay.
So I will get the two. I cannot pass these up. I think it was like a $25 non-refundable. I don't even think you get it back as credit if you cancel. So I'm in. I'll take one of each. I'm not going to get the whole line. I don't want the Trapjaw, the Merman. These things look amazing.
Oh, wow.
Seriously. And the
Yeah, from the
Iron
Iron Studios. Yeah.
That
That's what
Anti-Eternia
I'm-
looks flipping amazing.
That's what I'm
He
looking
does.
for. It
does.
wasn't on
It's
the
cool.
website, so I'm looking at Toy News Eye to see if it's.
There you
There
go.
you
Look
go.
at that. But
Dude. Masters of the Universe Adventure Park images and videos.
okay, I'm in. Let's go.
I just got to find out where it's at so we can plan a road trip. Glendale, Arizona. Let's do it. All right.
2023.
We'll look at that later.
Skeletor laser tag, but no, that Anti-Eternia that you sent us. Oh my God,
Yeah, do you remember what website that was on that I sent that to you?
no! I
All
could
right.
look real quick, but go ahead, Matt. You go finish your thoughts.
Oh, but there's some other stuff that Mondo's got out too. They're doing 1/6 scale X-Men figures now.
Wow.
Yeah, they got well, along with the other stuff that is coming around for the Masters of the Universe stuff
Oh, you got it.
is they're doing an Orko and a Beastman along with that too.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Really,
yeah, there he is right there.
dude. This thing looks.
It looks incredible, dude. It really does. I mean, it's essentially the He-Man sculpt, but they did a great job with and I like the
translucent red.
Yeah.
the original
The original head
original head.
or the new head. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty baller. Looks like he's got gloves on his hands.
And
Or
the
does
other
he?
thing I like is the way that you can swap his emblem out for the
Yeah.
the battle damage armor.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was how the other Battle Armor He-Man was.
I dig
That
it,
is a
dude.
cool
Yeah,
piece
that-
there,
that
man. If
translucent
I could get one of
weapons
those
are-
out, that's a cool ass piece.
What is he?
Yeah.
$1.50? Oh no, he's $235 because he's
He's
only
the same as the
1,500.
rest of them, yeah.
See,
Limited
Payments available?
edition as well.
Payments available. I might partake. Cool. Well, then you can have He-Man and you have Skeletor and you have Anti.
Yeah.
So those would be the three that you would get. I mean, you
So-
don't need
and-
Faker. Faker is like an offset of Skeletor. You don't need,
Well, Faker was a design by
Yeah.
Skeletor, so that's kind of a
but he's an actual villain.
Yeah.
He's like one of his big villains.
And he's like more powerful than He-Man,
I was
right?
gonna say he's
Yeah.
supposed to be actually the most powerful man in the universe, as far as I could tell.
Wow.
But yeah, I
Baller
thought that
stuff.
was pretty cool. But I thought also hearing that they were doing 1/6 scale X-Men was neat too. Because
Yeah, I'm gonna.
imagine what that Wolverine's gonna look like.
That's gonna be. Oh, is that the one where he has the electricity going between his claws?
I don't
I
know.
thought I saw a
I
still of
didn't
him.
get to. I didn't get to see any pictures of it. I just heard the news
Okay.
of it basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find it here really quick.
And they're doing. It's not Mondo, but Pulse is not Pulse.
Okay.
The Legends
Marvel.
line. The Legends line is they're doing an animated series of the X-Men. And,
yeah.
And they're just they're about to either reveal or release. Yeah, you're right. It's that one.
Is that so you can get your Morph figure without having to buy Morph?
Who's Morph?
He was a character who looked like all the other characters.
Oh, okay.
What is it
Ran-
with chicken legs? Why is everybody
Yeah.
getting a chicken leg nowadays?
I don't know.
How come Serpentor didn't come with a chicken leg? Snakes eat chickens.
Cortex
and
Commander got it.
And why he's got a picture of Cyclops and Jean Grey, I have no idea.
Because he loves Jean and he's plotting Scott Summers' death.
Well, I know that, but I mean, why would he have a picture of the two of them?
Yeah, that
But
is
anyway,
not Wolverine.
That's
Hi,
that's
I'm
from
Hugh
a-
Jackman.
that's actually from like a different iteration of the cartoon, is what that's from.
So yeah, go to Mondo.com and you'll see the Marvel line.
I'm on Mondo.
But the Legends,
I'm telling the
the
people
Legends animated line, they're doing
I'm on
a
Mondo Shop.
they're doing a Gambit in the yellow outfit
I like
that actually looks really good.
I like
Really?
Gambit in his overcoat. He was my favorite.
Really?
And
I
Addison-
I
this
thought his
isn't-
power
no,
was one of the neatest, man, because he could kinetically charge shit to blow up.
This isn't where I want.
I would have loved to have that power when I was a kid, man.
Is it Mondo Toys.
Mondo.
I mean, I just went to Mondo.com. This is what I got.
It's Mondo Shop, if I
Shop.com.
remember.
Mondo Shop, MONDO
Yeah, that's where I was.
shop.com. I was just explaining to the people.
Yeah,
we're all
that's
looking
their
at
shop.
the TV. And they
Oh,
can't hear us.
oh. You made me go on a loop-to-loop because I'm an idiot.
So
Watch
yeah.
this. I'm going to trick Aaron because he's stupid. All right. So we got. So right now all they
I,
have is.
I think
Wolverine.
all they have is Wolverine. That's either on pre-order
Yeah,
or
X-Men.
out right now.
Okay.
And then Spider-Man. They have a couple Spider-Man, I think.
Ew.
He comes
No.
with a chicken
No,
wing, not a
I
chicken
don't want
leg.
him in my cart. I'm not going to buy this.
Buy it.
No.
To buy it. You want
No.
this line.
No. No. No.
But al-
Aaron's into a new
al-
line.
also in that Hasbro line was Banshee and Psylocke. I'd like to see what she looks like.
No chicken leg.
Does she
Yeah,
look
that's-
like Aaron Rodgers' ex-girlfriend? What was her name? Who played her in the movie? You know who I'm talking
Not
about.
Fox.
Mm,
The race car, not the race car
no,
driver.
before her,
Oh yeah. I can't think
the
of.
brunette.
You know what I saw at Walgreens last night getting some prescriptions for my daughter? Jigsaw from the Marvel line, and I was contemplating picking him up because he had a nice suit. You could swap out his head for whoever. His face was all jacked up with the scars,
Yeah.
but he had 2 knives, a samurai sword, a baseball bat, and a double-barrel sawed-off shotgun with blast effects and smoke effects.
Really?
And I was because he was part of
Was
the
he
Marvel villain line. So
Like
when you
through
flip them over
from Hasbro?
from Hasbro as a Legends. So when you flip them over, it didn't have like other characters. It was just a picture of him. So it was like a one-off, kind of like the Doctor
Oh.
Doom. And I was like, should I pick him up? He is really cool, but I won't collect them. So I didn't.
At where? At Walmart?
Walgreens on King
Oh.
Farmer 59.
Huh.
But Jigsaw, yeah, it actually was.
Oh, if he's an
quite-
exclusive, then he won't be on Pulse.
I don't know.
He won't be on Pulse till later.
I was curious. I didn't look him up to see what
I
he
was
was.
looking yesterday. I didn't see him.
What is
so-
that? See, you got the picture, the 90s animated series. So you got another picture. So Mondo is actually copying that, but you don't get a chicken leg with that.
No.
Damn it!
No.
Do you like that shading?
It's got the video cassette.
It comes in the video cassette case, yeah.
That's pretty baller.
That's how a lot of these 90s X-Men figures are coming.
In the
Well,
so you
it's
can
the-
line them
it's-
up.
It's all the animated series are coming like that.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Why would you take the picture out of the frame? Wolverine?
And no, I don't like the shading on the figure like this.
What do they call that? They call that
Cell shading.
What cell shading? Yeah. So when you move his legs, the shading's off.
The shading changes.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Video games are fine. I guess you're going, and you're going to have to pose them static, straight.
They should have just stuck with that bright yellow color scheme
See-
because that was the cartoon accurate right
Yes.
there was that bright yellow. But
I dig it.
I don't like
Yeah.
that cell shading either. I'm not a fan of that. I still think it's neat that they did it in
In the
in the
VHSs?
video cassette
Yeah.
case box though.
Yeah.
So that's how you get away from the plastic bubbles.
Oh,
or
no,
the-
you pull that out and he's on a plastic bubble in the slider.
Oh, another thing in the Nika Turtles line that's coming around.
What line? There's 17 of them.
The original. I think it's like the original line. They're doing a Casey Jones that looks badass.
Oh, I saw it in Walmart the other day. Yesterday, actually. I was going to buy it, but I was like, no, I'm not paying $30 for this.
It's because I mean it literally just came out. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you never seen it? It's from the original comic.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. It was
Yeah.
it's from the original comic from the mid '80s.
I did not ever see it.
Yeah, this guy right here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw him yesterday.
they're doing he's
In the store?
Yeah, in Walmart. in
he's
Orlando.
he's on his own, but there's a couple of them that are done in 2-packs.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the one that was on his own. So he's got the unmasked face, and then he's got the he's holding the mask.
He looks just like the card. Just
Honestly-
like the comic too.
And honestly, that's one of the reasons I didn't buy him is because they put the details on him, like the drawn lines.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, like it just kind of takes it away from me a little bit. Then I also said, well, if I get this, then I'm going to want to get the 4 turtles that are like that, and I don't want to fucking go hunt those things down. So I like my Super 7s. So, but yeah, he was a cool figure. I walked around the store with him for a little bit though. What pissed me off was I went to go use Walmart's app to like scan to see how much it was because they took all the scanners out of the stores.
Yeah.
And it just said this is not available. So I kind of looked them up online a little bit, and like I think it was Entertainment Earth had them for like $35, and everybody had them for $35. So I'm like, all right, if he's marked up a little bit, he's going to be like $30 to $32.
Yeah.
So, and that'll do it for today.
Yes, it will.
So we'll be back next week, I'm sure. Do you got anything going on?
Oh, Cortex Command. It's a video game.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Oh, the worst is a video game?
Yeah.
All right, I'll look into it.
Yeah. I got nothing else. Christmas
good.
tree shopping.
Yeah, we should be. I think there's probably a couple more episodes before we take a break for Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff. So,
Yeah. Beautiful. All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
all right,
see ya.
folks, take care. We'll see you later.
Autobots, roll out.